Some of you viewers with a keen eye might have been able to decipher a grand conspiracy at play on your screen right now. That is the fact that, yes, I must come clean. I'm wearing the same shirt as in the last video. That is because I recorded the last video 12 hours ago. Okay, forgive me for not wanting to wash my clothes every single 12 hours. Anyways, there are larger conspiracies at play. Recently, I've been scrolling on X to kind of create a feed that isn't just like the basic feed. I have never scrolled on X ever. And recently on stream, I've been really bored and have been looking for stuff to do that isn't like crashing out at Valorant. So I've gone to X just to like scroll through and be like, wow, this is cool, or wow, I don't support this opinion. You know, as a normal streamer does. Unimportant. The important part is, today, while trying to curate my perfect feed, I came across something kind of funny, actually. And it is these conspiracy theorists talking about geoengineering and chemtrails. Now, you've seen the thumbnail, and that's basically all I wanted to talk about. And it's the fact that even if they really were doing that, and that is the chemtrails are poisoning you, why? Why would they go out of their way to poison you? Like, nah, today, fuck Los Angeles today. We're gonna poison them all. Like, where does that start to benefit the elites? I mean, are they not also living there? Are they getting vaccines against the biochemicals? I'm not sure. The second part of this, which I think is really just funny about all conspiracies, do you really think if this was a multi-government conspiracy theory, you would know about it? Really? You and the 100,000 other people who looked at that post? No! You're never finding out about it. You are going to die by the chemicals before you even think of what is killing you. Unless, of course, that's what they want you to think. But that's not what's happening. Okay, I promise I'm not taking any APAC money. I am completely unbiased on this. I do not believe the government is actively poisoning you with chemtrails. However, they do make a very good point. I'll put a picture up on screen somewhere. I fucking know, of something I came across in the comment section of that post, which is a private plane. It's like a little Cessna, and it has a very strange flight pattern. Now, I've flown before, and I've gone up with instructors, and never once did I fly in parallel lines scanning an entire area. And I don't really know of any training that would require that. If it was like some military thing, okay, maybe it's like a coordination tactic. I don't. It's like a private airline. Why would you ever fly like that? And I think the only thing where I'm kind of like suspicious is you don't have a reason to be doing that unless you're either monitoring them or dumping something. Either way, it's illegal, and either way, it doesn't make sense for it to be posted online on these flight trackers. I don't really believe in those conspiracy theories about chemtrails and them like actively trying to harm you. On the other hand, what possible reason do they have to be flying like that? So it's like, it's double stupid, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm starting to believe a bit, but you know what I mean? Wait, let me go back just to read what these people are actually saying. The post is called "The Chemtrail Crime is Finally Being Exposed." And of course, I see a lot of stuff in these comment sections about like, oh, when I was young, there were no chemtrails. But like, yeah, there's also like no planes when you were young. Just because they're there now doesn't mean the government put them there. That just means there's more planes flying. You get that connection, right? And then, of course, you see like some random-ass MAGA guy in the comments who's like, actually, humans only produce 0.03% of all carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide.
So actually, Mother Nature should be the one who is reducing CO2 emissions.
Which, first of all, doesn't really have to do anything with chemtrails. Second of all, that's just like a full-on lie. There's a balance. You know how there's like Mother Nature balances itself out. If you have a perfectly closed system, you have a guy who spends $1 million on like himself and good food and good housing, but and he also makes $1 million, right? So he's spending $1 million of his own money and he makes $1 million. And you have this random ass parasite who like comes to his house each day and steals like 10,000 bucks worth of food. And then he's like,
Well, actually, that guy's spending $1 million, so I'm not that bad.
like, no, you're obviously the problem because you're not contributing anything. You're just taking shit away and poisoning that guy's wealth. I don't bad analogy, but you get what I mean. You know what I mean? X comment sections are so funny, man. There's just this random guy called Steve in the comment section. I don't know why I find this so funny, but there's Steve in the comment section who's just posting a picture of his plane. What does this contribute? I don't know. Does it have 100 likes? Yes. He doesn't even have text added to it. It's just a picture of his plane. And then the guy above it says, "Add Grok, is this true?" Like, oh yes, surely Grok will tell you this is true. Yeah, Grok's might be like, yeah, actually, yeah, it's a huge conspiracy that only I, Grok, and none of the other people will tell you about. Only I, Grok, from the biggest company in the entire world, with shareholders like Vanguard and BlackRock, I'll tell you about the secret conspiracy. Don't worry, Mega Man. I'm here to help. It's truly just buffoonery of the highest degree. And then there's like some random conspiracy theorists linking their own channels, like, come over here to learn more about the truth. Huge American flag. All in all, it's not that serious. I mean, it's obviously satire, I'm hoping, but it's a funny observation that there's still people who truly believe that they are the people figuring out stuff that is happening. I assure you, if there is a grand scheme, you know nothing. Anyways, that's about it. See ya.